Help support AMTV by becoming a patron, an AMTV staff member, and following us over on Twitter.
Hi there guys, it's Adam Martin here, and welcome back to another episode of the Now Review. And for this instalment we're going to be taking a look at another new release that Now's put out in the month of November 2018, and this week it is now That's What I Call Easy. So now Easy was quite an interesting title to me. When they announced it I wasn't so sure, but now that I've looked at it, it's actually quite a neat little album. But let's have a look at the cover. I love this sort of white and gold aesthetic we're going for. I think it looks really classy, it looks really grand, and you've got the bits of drink in the background letting you know you're in for an easy time. No pun intended. Now here's the spine, pretty simple. The Easy is italicized, probably to emphasize that it is easy. But it doesn't take up the whole spine. Like, you know, you see, look here, a lot of these do take up the full spine that they're given. I think there was one other example of this. Classic Soul doesn't do much. 60s up there sort of doesn't take the whole spine. So I don't know why this trend seems to rear its head every now and then, but alas it does. But of course, a lovely cover aside, let's have a look at this track list. Now there's 80 tracks here, which is huge, quite frankly. You got Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Andy Williams, Nat King Cole, Dusty Springfield, all these great artists. You know, you just read down here and you see so many recognisable songs. As we go through this track list, the biggest correlation this album has to another Now spin-off is probably going to be Now Jazz, which came out earlier this year. Now Jazz has some of these songs, but nowhere near enough of them to warrant not buying this album. I'd say maybe 1/8 of these songs appear on Now Jazz, which may sound a lot, but it really isn't that much when you've got 80 tracks. So that was the track list, a really stellar one, some great classics on here. Interesting they've put Robbie Williams' version of Ain't That a Kick in the Head instead of, I think it was Dean Martin who did that originally, but of course Dean Martin pops up here a lot. You have many classic songs here from many classic artists. So that was your track list, which I'll talk more about in a moment, but of course for now we must take a look on the inside. Guess what? It's the home of hit music in your pocket. We can't go anywhere without promoting this app. Please let me know in the comments if you use this app, because I can't think of anybody who does. Here is disc 1, which is a really nice disc actually. I love the black and white look and the nice italicized Easy and all the skyscrapers looming in the background. That one looks strangely, well, let's say no more. As does that one actually. They probably should have designed those better, but overall it's a really nice disc design. So disc 2 and 3 are pretty similar, though they go for colour palette swaps. Neither of these I'm massively fond of when you compare it to CD 1, so even if they just stuck to this design this would have been better, but you know, for what they're worth, it's not a bad disc set, but there could have been some improvements. So overall, does the track list live up to the name that this album is given? Well, yeah, for the most part. I mean, you have all the old crooners like Frank and Dean, and I mean Robbie Williams for what it's worth, Andy Williams and Nat King Cole. Some of them, I mean, where is it? Petula Clark's on here with Downtown, which appeared on Now 60s amongst some others, but I wouldn't necessarily call that easy. I mean, it's a great song, but easy? Well, you'd have to argue with me on that one. But yeah, some really great songs I'd never heard of, like Al Matino with Spanish Eyes. I'd never heard that song before, and that was brilliant. You have some themes as well. You have the Pink Panther theme by Henry Mancini, which is quite interesting. I mean, yes, it is quite easy to listen to. It's interesting that they went for some movie themes as well. You know, wouldn't be surprised soon if we ever got a Now movie themes album. You've got Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers, which of course has appeared on several Nows, but again, a nice easy song to listen to. So yeah, I'm overall happy with the track list. Despite some repetition with Now Jazz, I'm actually really happy with what they included on this album. Now of course, where can you pick this up? It's brand new. I got mine on launch day from HMV. Like most new Now albums there, it was £11.99, or let's say round it up to 12, so £12 new. You can probably get this pre-owned, you know, sometime in CEX or any of your second-hand places. It'll probably still be more expensive to begin with, of course, this is brand new, but I reckon it'll probably be selling in HMV for the next 2 to 3 years, like most of them. Who is this for? Well, you know, I think if you picked up Now Jazz and you really enjoyed it, then there's really no reason why you shouldn't pick up Now Easy. The themes may be similar in some of the songs, but overall you're getting much more fresh and new songs with this track list. So if you like jazz, if you like easy listening music in a sense that it's nice music to listen to, then Now Easy is the album for you. It's one of the better spin-offs we've had this year, I think. No, this is a nice little album which I definitely think most Now fans should pick up. And if you're getting into Now for the first time, then I think you should pick this up as well. It's a nice album to get into. I actually highly recommend it, even if you bought this new. But that is all for this week of the Now Review. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video, comment below your thoughts on the album, please subscribe to the channel, and until the next one, I will see you guys next time.
Thank you to our patrons for helping to support the show, and a special thank you to Macra, Kelly is Live, Tracy Smith, Hooks Media, Ben Freeman, Ethan Carberry-Holt, Brittany Fan 1999, Anna Art, For You Ladies, Bruce Danton, Cooking at Nansen DIY, The Broken Kit Sumanoid, and Francine Salazar, our AMTV staff members.